Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James and also The Brink, and today I want to cover a little rumor going around with the Steam Deck being faulty and a lot of RMA cases rising up, and it still might be too soon to talk about this, but I definitely want to just cover the subject a little bit because it's just one thing that happens with every hardware launch, and I believe sometimes people freak out at the little signs of this, especially because of systems like the Xbox 360's Red Ring of Death, where, within a few years, I believe at least half of those devices bricked. And so it is kind of a big deal and can be a sign of like, should I buy this right now or should I wait until all the kinks are ironed out? And it's already like the software is kind of showing that it is a little bit of a beta test in some ways. I think you'll have a great experience no matter what if you get this device, but definitely the early adopters usually go through the biggest pains of a new hardware software launch. That being said, everything points to no, this is not. This is a normal realm of PC failure ranges. So with anything, you can have, like with mass production, and especially the cheaper it gets, you can get into a failure rate of 0.5% and 3%. And it can go all the way up to 5. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I'm just saying it can go all the way up to there before it becomes a super massive issue. But like 0.5 to 3% sounds like a lot. Well, and if you like it being mass produced, no, it's not really a lot. It's just how it is. Yes, there are certain ways they could, make sure that they do proper testing, do additional testing after they get done with the device to assure that that rate goes down lower. And I believe we're getting that every year more and more. We're getting a lower rate of failure typically. But with that testing does, come costs and whatnot. I don't think this is beyond any of that. I don't know. We don't know what a measurement would be right now, like what percentage the failure rate right now with the Steam Deck is, but all signs show no, it's not even at the 3% mark yet. We'll find out. It's still too early. We're not even 2 weeks out yet. So as the months come through, we'll see what the failure rate really is, and it could be higher. But right now, don't worry. You're going to see RMAs. It happens. And when someone's not happy because their device that they got doesn't work, they usually voice their opinion. So you're going to see a lot of loud voices of people not being happy about their devices not working. And I've been the recipient on this. I've been the person that's received devices that have not worked out of the box. And I think just the best thing you can do is be nice to customer support, try to get a new device and get yours fixed as soon as possible. It just happens. Now, the only time where I really think it's warranted to get really upset over these types of situations is if the company doesn't really do anything about it or is very slow or rude about it. That's where I think you can raise some hell about it. And I think we need to talk about that type of stuff. And I think it's good to bring that up in YouTube channels and publications, news outlets, whatnot, about companies that have poor customer support, because we want to avoid those. With the Razer, I have a couple of Razer laptops. I like Razer laptops. I like the form factor and all that, but their customer service is just eh. And I had one device that had to get fixed twice. I'm not going to say like it wasn't beyond like that failure point, but it was really frustrating. And so working with, at least they fixed it, I guess, but it's just, they seem like they have a much higher, and hopefully Steam Deck doesn't go like Razer, where their failure rate, like their battery failure rate is so high. And let's just hope it doesn't go that way. And that will probably be another story, another video for another time, because I have some beefs with Razer now. But if you want me to, I'll review one of your laptops. I still like them. I just won't buy another one. So before I stop shilling, I'm done shilling. I'm done. We're gonna shut that down. Let me know in the comments below if you had any issues with your Steam Deck so far, if you've heard of someone that's had any issues. And let's look into this, I guess, a little bit more. But don't get too worried. If you want to cancel your reservation, I wouldn't do it for this reason, but you could do it for, bumping me up. You're more than welcome to cancel that reservation. I wouldn't mind getting bumped up into April or March. So, but really enjoy your Steam Deck. Don't cancel it. Let's hold on. We're going to hold till we get it. So that's it. Check out my other videos that are going to appear right after this, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later. Peace out.